Lecture 2 of the course English Phraseology. In this lecture, we consider the notion, the concept of phraseological unit, and the main science features of phraseological unit. How can we distinguish between a phrase and phraseological unit? What the main differences should we take into consideration? Um, First of all, we should begin with a definition of phraseological unit. According to Kunin, Kunin is a famous Russian phraseologist, researcher, linguist who contributed very much to the development of Russian phraseology, English Russian phraseology. He is the author of famous dictionary, English Russian dictionary of phraseological units, англо-русский словарь фразеологизмов Кунина. And he defines phraseological unit as a stable combination of lexemes with a fully or partially restored meaning. Also, he refers to phraseological units words and phrases specific to the speech of different groups of population according to class or professional characteristic, or for literary direction or individual author can be called also phraseological unit. First of all, we need to be able to establish whether a given combination of words is variable or stable phrase. Phrases like words can be characterized by polysemy and homonymy. For example, the phrase "the girl next door" can have a different meaning. The first meaning, it is a girl living nearby or neighbor, and the second, girl, one of the many girls. Or the phrase "to be under fire" can have a direct meaning, be attacked, and phraseological meaning, serve as a target of attacks, служить мишенью для нападок. Phraseologisms or phraseological units, we can call them, can sometimes differ from a variable phrase only by the article. Which is, for example, you can see in these examples, give somebody a notice. The direct meaning is give somebody at. And phraseological meaning, give somebody notice, it means to warn somebody. Or go to the sea, go towards the sea, and go to sea without article, it means become a sailor. Move a house, it means to move the house, двигать дом, and phraseological meaning, move house, it means move, переезжать. To get a push, давать толчок, direct meaning, and phraseological, get the push, it means to be fired, to be dismissed, быть уволенным. And the last, it is a draw a line, and draw a line in a direct meaning, and draw the line to set the boundaries of what is permitted. То есть устанавливать границы дозволенного. So you see that quite different meanings depends on a presence or absence of article. What are the main signs or features of phraseological units? Usually, phraseologists distinguish four essential features. They are stability. So, phraseological units are stable in meaning. Then, reducibility, integrity of meaning, and separate structure. The question of stability in phraseological units is the most important. And according to Kunin, phraseological stability is the volume of invariance inherent in various aspects of phraseological units, which determines their reducibility in finished form and identity with all conventional and occasional changes. The maximum degree of stability is characteristic of phraseological units that do not allow any changes. As a matter of fact, for example, the phrase, it means to tell the truth in essence, or fair and square, it means to be honest, fair, direct, or sound, a sound mind and a sound body. It means that in a healthy body we have a healthy mind. The path that the word combination takes, which has become a phraseological unit, is the formation of its stability. The most stable phraseological units are considered to be idioms in Russian phraseology. They can be represented by unities. For example, all is not gold that glitters. To show one's true color, to show your true face, yes. To send somebody to Coventry, it means to boycott somebody, to stop communicating with someone, or to go west, or to go to forefathers, it means to die. Idioms are always emotional and expressive. You know that all the phraseological units, they are very emotionally and expressive units. The second sign of phraseological units is the reducibility of stable combinations in all unchanged form. Our phraseological units are not generated in speech by the speaker. They are already reproduced in a finished form. We cannot reproduce them. Reproducibility. It is a regular repetition of language units in varying degrees of complexity. Next, the third sign, it is proverbs and saying are reproduced. For example, let well enough alone. They are looking for goods. Or when saying happiness takes no account of time, happy hours are not observed. Compound terms and names, for example, sulfuric acid. Proper phraseologisms, for example, at any price or at any cost. Then the third meaning, it is integral meaning. The third sign, it is integral meaning. Integral meaning is a single meaning of a phraseological unit which is difficult or impossible to deduce the meanings of its constituent parts. For example, to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, it means to rub glasses. It is a integral meaning of this phrase. Integral meaning, as a rule, is achieved by complete or partial rethinking of components with subsequent formation of completely new meaning. Yes. Then the last sign, it is a dismembered structure. It is also the important and last feature of phraseological unit, and for example, the phrase phraseological unit rubs the glasses, and free phrase reads the newspaper. They are built on one of the same model. Rub the glasses and read the newspaper. It's a verb plus noun. So both steady and free combinations of words are separately formed units and do not differ in external grammatical features. Thank you very much for your attention. This is the end of the lecture.